Did the Library of Alexandria really exist? You've probably heard some version of this story before. Thousands of years ago, there was a great library in Alexandria, Egypt. It was home to almost every book in the ancient world. But then, one day it burned down, either accidentally or on purpose, and most of the books were lost forever. And that sucks. Losing all those books would be a terrible thing. So, is it true? Did the Library of Alexandria really exist? It's actually a little difficult to answer this question because the historical evidence we have for the Library of Alexandria is pretty sparse. There are a few ancient documents that mention it, but they don't tell us much. What we know about the supposed destruction of the library comes almost entirely from a single Roman historian named Pliny the Younger. According to Pliny, the library burned down during a civil war in the year 48 BC. The fire was so intense that it burned for 6 days and 4 nights. That's a long time for a fire to burn. And according to Pliny, the fire was so intense that it could be seen from Rome. That's like 1,300 kilometers away. I'm not sure if that part's true or not, but if it was, that would mean the fire was pretty big. But there are a few problems with this story. For one thing, it only appears in one ancient source. We have a lot of other ancient sources, but none of them mention the fire. They talk about how great the library was and how many books it had, but none of them mention a fire. That doesn't mean the fire didn't happen, but it does make me wonder why nobody else mentioned it. There's also the fact that the number of books in the library is kind of ridiculous. It supposedly had 500,000 scrolls and 90,000 volumes. That would be a lot, even today. And apparently, people were just allowed to walk in and take books out. That doesn't seem very realistic. I mean, I love libraries. I spend a lot of time in libraries. But when was the last time you went to a library and saw someone casually walking out with a stack of books without paying for them or even checking them out? Yeah, me neither. So, did the Library of Alexandria really exist? It might have. There could have been a smaller library in Alexandria that got burned down, but I think the story, as it's usually told, is either a myth or a legend. That is, it's a story that has been embellished over time and is now bigger than life. In some ways, it doesn't really matter whether or not the Library of Alexandria existed. What matters is that its legend inspired real libraries, places where people can go to learn and discover and explore the world through books. So, thanks, Library of Alexandria, wherever you are. Coming up next on this channel, is there such a thing as an infinite library? Click here to find out, or click here to watch this video we did on ancient Rome. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode.